Orana to all you beautiful, positive people of planet Earth, and welcome to the 4th episode of Planet Positivity. There is no words and no images that can prepare you for the beauty that is Bora Bora in Tahiti. So from the mainland in Tahiti, you take a little plane or a boat, but we took a plane to the island of Bora Bora. And I'll never forget the flight over. All of the people on the plane with us, we all joined together as a collective. We flew over the first island and we all just got excited and thought it was Bora Bora. So everyone was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then we flew past it and then everyone just went, oh. And then the next island come up, I think that was Mauru. And we're all like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then boom, we flew past it. So we're just like, oh. And it was like the entree and the main meal before you get to the piece de resistance, that is the dessert. Oh my gosh. Bora Bora is undeniably Bora Bora when you fly over it. When you see Mount Otamanu, oh my gosh. I had no words. I was just sitting there looking at this thing from the plane going, wow. It was incredible. We all got so excited when we finally reached Bora Bora and flew over the top of it. We all just started clapping as one, in unison. And this is what I mean, the surprises of nature. All of that collective disappointment was nothing but pure anticipation for when we actually reached our destination. No place I've ever been to on planet Earth was more expensive or more exclusive. Like many places in the world, the beauty comes with a price tag. I was paying over 2,000 Australian dollars per night to stay in an overwater bungalow, and there were many other places in the world that I could have done this for a fraction of the price, but not without the amazing view that I got. Oh, it was absolutely insane. So one of the first things I did upon arrival into our bungalow that I was expecting, I'd done extensive research to know what I was going to be looking at. I threw on a bikini and then I jumped into the water, and I lost count how many times I did this. It was my favorite thing to do, to jump off the bungalow into the water. And that's exactly how I spent my wedding day. I started and finished my wedding day the exact same way, jumping into the ocean. Don't regret it, even for a second. It was a once in a lifetime and a very unique original adrenaline experience. Do not be fooled by the look of the water. Take it from an Australian with extensive current experience. The current of the water was always super strong. It took all of my power and swimming strength and expertise and practice to actually not go flying under the bungalow and land on the other side of the beach. It was pretty insane, but I had such a great time. And the experience to be able to swim under your bungalow and be seen under the coffee table, in the bathroom and in the hallway through the glass panels in the resort bungalows was absolutely awesome. I had so much fun doing that. first. That wasn't as bad. It still was a backflip. And it gave me a wedgie. We're gonna go to the other bungalow and get a nice photo with the mountain. Hope the housekeeping doesn't get me. So we explored our resort from as many different angles as we could. So we jumped on bikes and explored the resort on a bike. We got a kayak and we went around our resort and Bora Bora itself a little bit in a kayak, but the ultimate experience for me was when we got to do it on jet skis. I was loving it, to be able to explore the entire circumference of that reef, see the mountain from all the different views, see little islands on the edges of the reef. Oh, it's a must do. You can't just because you spend all that money to stay at a resort, you should never actually limit yourself to the resort experience just for the price tag. That day on the jet skis was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. And the guy we went with, who was French, because it's French Polynesia in Bora Bora, and to fit the stereotype, voila, voila, everything, voila. Oh, made my day. I was having a laugh with him. We had a great time together, and he was one of the highlights of the people that I got to meet and get amongst it with in Bora Bora. If you're anything like me and you desire to have these incredible animal adventures, I think the black tip reef sharks in a place like Bora Bora or Fiji is definitely a good entree into doing it. That sort of started my swimming with sharks. I've swam with the biggest shark on earth actually, and I'm working my way up to the great white. But the fear is more in your mind than it is in reality. The sharks sort of steer clear of you for the main part, and if you chase them, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. In saying that, I wasn't expecting the lemon sharks down the bottom. That absolutely blew my mind. I was expecting black tip reef sharks. Lemon sharks are a different story. I had a lot of fun in the open water, but it had its frightening moments because I realized just how big the ocean is, just how much this is their home and not ours, and just how helpless I would be if one of them was to turn. But it's highly unlikely in those kinds of experiences. Mauru, Bora Bora, Mauru for the love, for the laughter, for the light-heartedness, for the beauty, for the adventure, for the chance to get married there. Mauru for sharing the secrets of this beautiful island in French Polynesia. I can't be more grateful or more amazed at the experiences I had. It was absolutely idealistic. It was everything I wanted it to be and more. So thank you so much.